almost a month since the Texas Department of Public Safety ended a surge of troopers patrolling Austin. Now, DPS began this initiative in March of last year to help Austin police with its staffing shortage.
But DPS ended it in December to allocate more resources to the border. KXAN's Brianna Hollis spoke with APD's interim chief and local courts about two specific impacts of the shift.
DPS spent about 9 months boosting the law enforcement presence in Austin. That resulted in roughly 87,000 traffic stops by troopers and about just as many clashing opinions.
A lot of frustration.
Thank goodness that we have them.
Interim Austin Police Chief Robin Henderson says it's too early to tell if crime has increased since DPS backed off. We asked her if the department had hoped DPS would have stayed longer.
We're always in the space of being shorthanded, and anytime one of our law enforcement partners are willing to help bring into the fold to help Austin, stay safe and improve safety, very much for that.
She says APD now has to think differently about how it backfills patrol shifts for special events.
We don't have that additional resource to rely on, so we have to be forward-thinking when it comes to special events that are coming on, because we just don't have that added element of additional officers being here from DPS.
On the backside of those DPS patrols, Travis County had to allocate extra money to address a county court backlog that resulted from the spike in tickets when DPS was in town.
Costing the taxpayers, it's $80,000.
And the justices of the peace aren't sure that's even enough. They plan to come back to the county commissioners for additional funding if needed. Brianna Hollis, KXAN News.
DPS says it is proud of its results during its short time in Austin. The agency still has a presence here in our city. It's just not as big as it was during the Austin Violent Crimes Task Force.
And going to depth, in June of 2019, Governor Abbott directed DPS to Dallas to help combat crime there. During that time, residents in South Dallas said troopers were over-policing black communities. And there was a similar concern during DPS's time in Austin. Data showed most people pulled over by troopers here were Hispanic. We should mention DPS's deployment to Dallas was much shorter, about 3 months.